I want to speak to you about a fiber supplement that I hold very dear to my heart. Number one, because I developed it, but number two, and more importantly, because as bodybuilders, as people who work out, as people who want to be healthy, we really need dietary fiber in the body. And, when I first started researching fiber and trying to find what the best source of it would be to help my body detoxify, move toxins through my body, keep my colon healthy, keep blood sugar levels low, I realized that you had to use two different types of fiber, soluble and insoluble fiber. And that's how I created Fiberlyze. And this is our new branded Fiberlyze right here, as you can see in the new container. And we use two sources of fiber. Actually, we use three sources of fiber, but two soluble, one insoluble. And we get all the benefits we need in a concentrated fiber source here. Now, what does fiber do? Number one, it keeps the colon muscle healthy and strong, contracting. Okay, as we get older, the colon becomes weak, just like any other muscle. This works your colon, which is an involuntary muscle. Fiber also keeps blood sugar levels lower, thus reducing insulin in the body, thus making it less likely that you're going to get fat. So it really helps burn fat. It also helps, quench your appetite. I know a lot of, and I'm going to go talk about this in a little bit, a lot of female competitors that I know that use fiber like in between meals when they're dieting to keep their appetite down, which is excellent. I take it before bed, just so I don't feel hungry at night, and I just don't go to bed with like that hollow feeling in my stomach. Another thing that fiber does that's really important is that it alkalinizes the colon. That means it puts the colon in an alkaline state as opposed to acidic state, which is a more diseased state. When the colon is alkalinized, what we notice is that cancer doesn't grow in that environment. So that's a really healthy thing to do, especially if you have colon cancer in your family. Also, fiber happens to lower LDL cholesterol, which is the bad cholesterol in the body. I know everyone out there pretty much can always stand to lower their LDL cholesterol a little bit. This is simple. The way it does this is it binds the bile salts that come out, which are where the cholesterol molecules are held, and it gets rid of it. Once again, fiber pulls toxins out of your body. Fiber very important also during a detoxification, any kind of cleanse you're going to do, where your body is releasing toxins. You want to have fiber present to bind those toxins and pull them out of the body. All right, that's the technical scientific part. The fun part comes now in Fiberlyze and how you eat this and how you make this. The great thing about Fiberlyze is it's got no net carbohydrates, meaning it's 0 calories essentially. All the carbohydrates in the way of fiber, which are unabsorbable. So you don't have to worry about this while you're dieting. You can take this anytime. There's no sugar added to this. But we have a number of flavors. We have a new mango flavor, which is outrageously delicious. We have the original fruit punch, which is what I'm going to show you. This is, the number one seller. And then we have a lemonade flavor, which I happen to like. I'm a lemonade person. So once again, three great flavors. And there's different ways you can enjoy it. I do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to show you what I do. I take my fiber. I take my 1 scoop, which is my green species scooper. I put it in water in my little species shaker bottle here. And I mix it up. And I maybe mix it for like 10 seconds, because the longer it sits, it's going to start to swell. And I drink that down as fast as possible. And I let it do its stuff inside my body. Other people don't like that. They have their own ways of doing it. What some people do, and I know a lot of women out there who are going to watch this, they can relate to this, is they take the fiber, they mix it, and then they put it in the refrigerator. And what happens is the fiber, because it swells, it creates almost like a jello. I mean, like this. And I gotta tell you, I haven't actually even tried something like this. I know a lot of women who told me this is what they do with it. And I tried it, and I gotta tell you, when you're dieting, you'll think you're eating real jello. No calories, plus you're getting your fiber supplement. Now, the really hardcore Fiberlyze users have showed me even another avenue. Taking this stuff, mixing it, and putting it in the freezer, making like Italian ices out of it. Now, I don't know if I could, I don't even know if I'm strong enough to actually, I haven't let this thaw out enough, but if you kind of like what you do with Italian ices, you kind of scrape the top of it and you eat it, and I'm going to tell you, it tastes just like Italian ices. Yet it's got no net carbs, no calories, and this is something that you can eat as a little treat while you're dieting. And you know what? It's going to quench your appetite. A lot of people always tell me, oh, I want to use sugar-free ices, sugar-free jellos. Those have carbs in them, even though they don't have sugar in them. This has no net carbs, tastes good, plus you're going to get your fiber. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Fiber can be fun with Species Nutrition. Check it out at speciesnutrition.com.